Hello, this is Tons, and we're back doing this. Let's do it. Let's do the do of the Godfather, the only edition, the Don's edition. And we did not save it. We did not go to the safe house because we don't want to lose our guy here, man. I mean, he's a snappy dresser. He's alright, we just don't want to lose him, okay? Now,
the Corleones looking to expand their influence?
As you get stronger or gain more respect, you'll be able to actually get better guys to follow. And I think in this version, you're actually able to get more guys to follow you, depending upon your respect level. So you'd be able to have up to like 3 guys or whatever, which is pretty damn awesome, if I do say so myself. Now in this game, like in The Godfather 2, I think you have to take everything over in a borough in order to be considered to control that borough. Like you have to take over every business in that barrio, and then it'll open up a pathway to that gang's compound or that organization's compound in the area. And then once you take the compound, you control the entire, you're considered to control the barrio. So in this case, for Godfather 1, it doesn't work like that. Like in this game, if we take, what is it? Like the warehouse or something like that, even if we have all these other areas we didn't take, we're considered to have taken over all of Little Italy. And that's why we're not going to do that. I want to make sure we take all these small businesses first, because when we control Little Italy, we're going to control Little Italy. You feel me? Like, that's what this is about. Now, I don't know. Like, we're going to end up controlling it except for these 2 places that have hammers over them. That's it. But everything else is going to be ours. We're probably going to die. A lot. But I don't care.
Where did you get your license?
Do driver's licenses exist in this time period? When were driver's licenses invented, and when did they become the law to have? I'm curious now. Yeah, I know.
What a waste. Pardon me.
Pardon you indeed.
Horrible.
So that guy's done. Oh crap. Damn it, you guys. Why'd you let me forget that we need to bribe the police? Why'd you let me forget we gotta bribe the po? You almost had me out here looking crazy. Now somebody in the comments section on another video pertaining to this, they ask, is this game fully playable? Yeah, I think. I don't know. It says on the website that it's fully playable. I believe it's fully playable, but I have yet to play it the whole way through. I've not done much. Most of what I did was on the other blasphemous version of this game. And then I was like, I can't do this. I can't finish it like this. I need to do the Don's edition. Ah, damn it. And that's why we're here, playing the only version of this game to ever exist. Ever. There is no other version of this game.
Corleones can
make your
count on
problems
me.
disappear.
I promise.
You call it a kickback, I call it a bargain. What do you say?
We got a
Take
deal.
your
Here's the first
$1,000, you
payment.
jerk.
With regards from the Don.
You'd be wise not to attract attention to yourself, though.
Negotiation successful. There's no negotiating. I just pay him $1,000 every 20 seconds. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but still, I'm not happy about these prices here. Alright, now we go back to looking all crazy. Now we go back to doing what needs doing without looking all crazy. Alright, we're gonna hit them first. I done changed my mind. Like, we're hitting them first, man. We're expanding. Seriously, like, when were driver's licenses invented? And when they were invented, were they already the law? Right? Like, were they invented and then later they became the law? Like, you had to have one. Like, at first they were invented and you did not need one to drive. It was not a requirement. And then the law was like, nah, we need to make this a requirement. And furthermore, how did people react? Like, were driver's licenses initially something that people were very resistant to? Like, I should need a license to drive my vehicle. That was like the opposite. Because a lot of things are like that. I almost shot that person. It's a police officer. And you have to be careful. Look, when you target somebody, if you don't see the right icon next to it telling you they're affiliated with an enemy, do not shoot. Because even though you're bribing these guys, you shoot a cop, that's it. Your bribery is instantly gone. No matter which version of this game you play, the NPCs are morons.
Get out of here. I'll take care of this.
They're just complete morons. They're gonna die in the middle of the street. They're just stupid. They don't react the way you should react to this situation, like, at all. And you have to be careful, because they will shoot you, man. Like, you might accidentally shoot a cop, and that's that. Boom. I said boom. Alright, we're following snubs. Now, in the other versions, you cannot set a waypoint. I do not think you can anyway.
The Corleones looking to expand their influence?
I already got you bribed. Now, bakers, their weak point, 9 times out of 10 is this. Just leaning them into the fire.
Oh, God!
There might be a racket here. I almost shot Gustav. Oh, right, see, there's a racket. What a moron. Like, the NPCs are so dumb in this game. Like, why would you hop out like that? Son of a biscuit. I did not mean to point my weapon at you. Sir, can we start over? Can we just call that a mistake? I expected there to be 2 guys here. Okay, we good. We can buy them out.
I want to buy you out. Make sure you have a happy retirement, see?
That seems like a fair price. You got yourself a deal.
See if we can get that money back, though. Via the safe. Come on. Don't get killed for no reason. We got most of it back. That's not bad. Not a bad haul. We're gonna do fitness. Because it's always good to be in shape. Alright, where are you? Okay.
I want to offer your bakery some protection on behalf of the Corleones.
Hit the bricks. I ain't scared of you. You've got no business
Alright,
here.
so we have till about the U. A little bit after the U, maybe.
Don't touch me.
But usually with the bakery people,
Keep your paws to
their
yourself.
weakness is this right here.
No.
Now's a bad time to be interrupting me. I'm in the middle of something.
Please, stop it. You win. Give a girl a break. Please, don't do this. Don't touch me.
You gotta be sure not to accidentally throw her into the furnace.
Yourself.
Believe me, I've done it.
Don't touch me.
How about I knock your teeth
Leave
out?
me alone. Get your hands off me, you animal.
Don't make the boss angry now.
Yeah,
understand?
don't make the boss angry.
No,
Don't make me hurt
I
you.
mean, it says weak spots, throws, slams, or lean, so
Touch me.
I guess you technically don't have to lean her over this spot,
Get your hands off me, you animal.
You find
but
me
I kind of like it.
Ugh.
Feel like it's necessary.
Get your hands off me, you animal. Let go, you brute.
I
Don't
want
tell
your
my
cooperation,
husband.
and I'm gonna
Get your
get it.
hands
Capiche?
off me, you animal.
This is only gonna get worse, buddy.
Don't
Throw that
do
punch,
it.
boss.
Ugh.
Okay, we'll take it.
Keep your paws to yourself.
Be a good little baker. Give me what I want.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm glad. I wish you had saw it sooner, so I could have got that as part of my paycheck. But is it fully playable?
Look at that.
I believe this is fully playable. However, you will encounter some glitchiness. It is not perfect, but it's not so glitchy to where it should interfere with your ability to enjoy the game. It is not to that extent. So I would consider this game to be perfectly playable.
One day you're gonna
You're gonna have some issues. Don't get this game and go, Tons, there was stuff happening. You said the game was perfect. I never said that. Oh wow, we just got a ton of money. That briefcase, that's what I was talking about. Like, we must have accidentally killed the guy that was carrying that. And that's what disarm is good for. When you see a guy carrying that type of briefcase, you can shoot and disarm them. And that way you can get the briefcase without killing them, which means you get the briefcase without generating vendetta.
keep moving.
And you might care about vendetta. Vendetta, you know, you don't want to cause a war. I get it. Me, I generally don't care. Not really. I should care. I don't.
The Corleones looking to expand their influence?
I was trying to, and then gunshots rang out. What is happening?
You're mine.
I have no idea what took place just now.
You Corleones better scram, got it? You Corleones better scram, got it?
Why are you doing this? Come on! Give me some fire!
I would love to. Like, I guess our vendetta's high enough
You Corleones better
to where it is just open warfare on the streets, man.
so tough now, alright.
The streets ain't safe no more. And that's why we gotta take Little Italy. Luca Brasi said the Corleone family used to control all of Little Italy. Now they're fighting to keep the little piece that they've got. Well, that done changed now. There's a new sheriff in this town.
He's got a gun!
Did they say she's got a gun? Because that doesn't make sense. This game is as sexist as it gets. Or something like And I know people go, oh, but it's the 19 blippity blippities. It was a sexist time. And it's like, yeah, but the game is sexist in more ways than that, though. It's sexist in some ways that is easily overlooked.
Anyone you know?
Alright? So, for instance, and this is something I'm just now realizing, just now learning about. I was not always aware of these things. But as I read more articles and listen to more people and their stuff,
We appreciate any assistance
you know,
can give.
I get
Understand?
Sounds good. And if you ever get in trouble, just give me a shout.
I see some validity in the points that others have made. And
Do you think
in
you
a
made
lot
it
of
really
games, the
hard to get
roles
on
of
the
women
zone?
are very much just meant to be like a driving force, and then they just kind of move on.
Corleones want to ensure that the law is respected. Got
Like,
it?
like what I mean
That's
is,
more than I make in a month.
Serafina, look, the way most stories, especially games, treat mothers is not good.
I think I'm coming.
You know,
down
like
with
it's just very common that a mother is just like, they get removed, they just die. Now keep in mind, when it comes to video games, being a parent to the hero is a bad profession. You're gonna die. Alright, like, I remember watching Tetra Ninja, and he might have been the first Let's Play I ever watched. And it was Horizon Zero Dawn. And he goes, oh no. Like, he says something like, well, we know he's gonna die. Because he was the father figure to Aloy. He's like, well, we know he's gonna die. And sure enough, he dies. Oh crap. Sammy the Bull. Up to the first L. It's looking
Mind if I
like...
take a look around inside?
Okay, just don't cause any trouble, all right?
I don't see the point of this. To enter some places directly, you gotta talk to that guy. And it takes like no negotiation or anything. All you gotta do is ask them and they'll open it. So then it begs the question, why even have this in here? What's the point? But like, so Serafina, we never... Oh, biscuits! Like, oh, biscuits. You think this can kill this guy from this distance? A shotty? Yes. Yes, it can. Like, I wasn't sure. I know it seemed like a dumb question, but I wasn't sure we were close enough for an insta-kill like that. And I didn't want to assume. Who's that half-naked woman with the puppet strings over her head? Well, wait a minute. What is this about? I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Sorry,
Should we make a move?
I ain't falling
Okay.
for that.
I get a chance to decide. Flirt or make move? Let's flirt.
There's something special about you. Your eyes, maybe?
You're melting my heart, lover boy. And baby, I got something else you might like.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Dirt. On the Little Italy police chief. You know, nobody's seen his wife for weeks, and all of a sudden he's hanging out at the cemetery an awful lot.
So...
So, I gotta paint you a picture? Look, you should visit the cemetery, behind old St. Patrick's Cathedral. If that chief's hiding something, you're sure to find it there.
What? I never seen that before. Don's Edition! Yeah. Yeah. That don't happen in a PC version, fam. Does not happen. Wow. I had no idea. Do you understand? If you're gonna play the Godfather, this is the only
Get away
one,
from me.
man.
You got a good eye for the ladies. How good's your eye for business?
Fair enough. Let me know if you need some company.
If only this game was made after The Witcher 3. They might have included the ability to buy company. Alright, we're going to go ahead and bribe. Bribes cost less. Actually, I don't know. I keep thinking about it. I'm like, no, I don't know. As you do instant silent kill. See, if you're about having a crew, then violence is for you. Because like me, I don't care about car bombs. I don't really care about instant kills. I don't care about carrying more explosives. Most of this does not matter to me, but crew health and crew damage, yeah, that's probably going to be something we're going to invest quite a bit in. The other problem we have... Hold on. It makes enemies more vulnerable to execution moves. Do we need to spend 3 more enforcer points for that to work? Greatly improves. Yes, we'll do this. So we gotta spend 15 and then 30 points. Okay. What? Unlimited ammunition for all guns. Dude, like... I love the I love this game. I love this edition. In case you didn't know, I love it. Do you hear me? I loves it. Feel like there might be a guy in here. Ah, damn it. Somehow we triggered him. Oh, that's right. The first L. We blew the safe. I think it went up to the first L.
Oh, who's gonna run this club when you're dead? Understand? No way. I ain't paying.
I like your voice.
I'll cripple you if I have to.
The punches don't work. That don't work.
Get your hands off me. I'm trying
that
very
don't
hard
work.
not to lose
Maybe
my
we
patience.
should fill you with lead, huh?
That
Easy,
don't
mister.
work.
Calm down. You wanna die?
There it is. Which I think is an absurd weak point to put in the game. It's like,
I
really?
don't take no for an answer.
Some of these people, I gotta shoot them? Are you kidding me? You know what I mean?
This
Like,
is gonna
come
hurt
on.
you a lot more than it hurts
Come
us.
on.
Get your hands off me. Don't make me hurt you. What did I do?
Why is it going so slow?
Let me go.
Come on, man.
Don't make the boss angry now, understand?
You should be very afraid at this point. Get your hands
This
off
is gonna
This
hurt
is
you
the
a
slowest
lot more
I've
than
seen it move.
Sorry. I might break it off.
Like, usually when you strangle them, it starts to move quick. Not this time.
Do it, boss. Strangle the
You're
baby.
about to have a bad day.
Stop! You'll get your money.
It's about time you saw things Aldo's way.
I'll cripple you if I have to.
I'll beat the bricks off of
Get
you.
your hands off me.
Is that what you want?
Give in or you're dead.
Don't shoot!
Do you want the biscuits beat out of you, Sammy? Can't believe they named this guy Sammy the Bull. I wonder if there's other names that are nods to real life gangsters.
Get your hands off me.
Because I want to say
Get
it
your
was
grubby
Sammy
hands off me.
Gravino who's Sammy the Bull. I don't know.
The cops will hear
I'm
about
weird.
this.
Leave me alone. Don't judge me.
If you don't want to get
Let's
shot,
just take
get
over
away.
Little Italy together and forget any weirdness between us. Let's just do that.
This is only gonna get worse, buddy.
I really hope I'm not wrong and that it really went up to the
Your
first
grubby
L.
hands kill you. Damn it! Stop picking on me.
Stop picking on you.
The cops will hear
Sure.
about this.
Alright, we'll take it. I think we're gonna take it.
Let me go.
Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're not gonna risk it.
Maybe if I broke your legs, you'd understand.
I'll pay. What else can I do?
Now, some people, a lot of people actually, are like, the Godfather 1 was better than the Godfather 2. For me, it was, I just liked them both. I really loved both of the games. I was kind of surprised to see how negative the second one was received. But when I read some of the criticisms, it made sense. I could see what people were saying. It just didn't bother me as much, I suppose. Like, it honestly just didn't bother me. So, to me, each game did things better than the other. And one of the things I have to say that I feel the other game did better was setting up your guards, setting up just how you protected your businesses. It's like in this, your guys, and to some extent, the other thing that was better about it was that there was a purpose to it. Like in this, once you take over a shop, that's it. It's never in danger or anything like that. You don't have to keep them alive. You don't have to keep doing favors for them. Nothing like that. So while there are guys outside, your guys, like once you take over, there's no need for them. In the Godfather 2, those bastards will attack your businesses. And yeah, it's one of those situations where you're Superman and they just can't do it without you. What I mean by that is, you can have 30 armed guys like sitting at this spot, just chilling. You have 30 armed dudes. And there's a good chance that if they sent people to take that business, they can take that business with just 3 people or what have you.
I ain't scared of you. Come
But
on, tough guy.
when you show up, that's it. Well, what I mean is, like,
have to do worse than that.
and hopefully, you know, I'll get to,
I gotta get out of here.
we'll get to play that through, I'll talk about it some more. But say we took this place over, which is a business not found in any other version of this game, by the way. It's only this one. We take this business over. We put some guys there. Put like 20 guys there. We'll get an alert. This business is under attack.
That's it.
A terrible.
Now we could send one of our primary guys to break it up. We could do that.
Oh, excuse me.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened, Angelo. I just wanted to make sure you weren't an enemy. Now, if you don't do anything, you might win. You could win. Maybe. But if you send one of your capos, like one of your actual family members to the site, it increases the odds of them succeeding.
Here's the deal. I want your protection money. See?
Go to hell. I'm not paying.
Alright, pressure is like on the first D of Natividad.
Hate the fucking
Get your mitts off
You're
me.
about to have a bad day. Keep this up all day.
There it is.
Can you?
Please don't kill me.
Get your dirty hands off of me.
I don't want to kill you. I just want my payout, man. Where my money? My money. I need cash. Where my money? Oh, I almost killed him. I was not paying attention. I started singing that Rick Ross song and I lost focus for a minute. I apologize. Where my money?
And I'm gonna get it.
Hey, boss! These punks want
There's
to
a million grocers in New York, and they all need protection.
You win. I will pay.
Oh no! I forgot the bribe. We forgot bribes.
I'll be here if you need me. Okay?
Oh no. This could be a problem. This could be a serious problem. We got 2 shields, which means we can't even walk up to somebody to offer them cash. And of course the officer follows us in here.
Shame.
This is a load of crap, officer.
How horrible.
Unbelievable.
Whew.
Oh, my God.
We gotta wait these guys out. I messed up, y'all. Stupid Rick Ross song in my head distracted me. Now we got heat on us. Now, as I was saying, what'll happen Alright? Now say your business is under attack in The Godfather 2. Sometimes, like, they'll be fighting these guys forever if you don't do anything. I mean, they'll be fighting them forever. And still possibly lose. But then you drive to the business that's under attack. And I kid you not, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to, if I have enough guys there, if I have a full complement of guards there, I don't even have to pull my weapon. All I got to do is pull up in my car, see that I'm counted among the defenders, and suddenly my guys become competent. Their guys will suddenly become competent. They will kill whoever showed up like that. So it wasn't a perfect system, but it was a better system than what we have here. I'm telling you, I said this in another game. I mean it. Dude, I wish they would find a way, contact Mario Puzo's estate, whoever's controlling that, find a way to do a remake of this game. I would give my hot damn money. I would give it to them. Mind you, I hate EA. I'd rather it not be EA. I'd rather it be somebody like Rockstar. I'm not entirely sure if I'd want Rockstar to do it. But I'd rather Rockstar do it. Because I do love Rockstar. Some might go, why would you hesitate on wanting Rockstar to do it? Because Rockstar, while they make great games, they did San Andreas, which they need to do a remake of that damn game. They did Vice City, you know. They are good at making criminal games, but I don't know, certain habits they have, you know, certain signatures they have. I wouldn't want that in a Godfather style game. It's kind of like what I said earlier when I was like, I'd rather, I wish they really treated this game like it was not GTA with a Godfather skin. And in many regards, especially with the Don's edition, they definitely did not do that. But in some ways they did, because why can't we buy a car? Why do we always have to steal a car? That doesn't make sense. That's not what this game's supposed to be about. So, it's just little things like that, and I'm worried that Rockstar might be stuck in some habits that don't really belong in a Godfather style game. But if I had to choose between them and EA making this game, sign me up for Rockstar. But what developers do you guys think would be good to make this? You know who might be good, even though they tend to do first person, and I don't like first person. I do not like forced first person. Cannot stand it. Can't stand it, y'all. But you know who I'd be down with? And this may seem completely left field, like what? Obsidian. Obsidian. Now, I've never played any of their damn games. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because I don't like first person, and they tend to do games that I'm just not about. Alright, they did Fallout New Vegas. I'm a Skyrim dude. I'm not a Fallout person. Never liked Fallout. Never had interest in Fallout. It's just not my atmosphere. Okay? It's not my atmosphere. So I can't judge those games as being good or bad. However, despite this fact that I've never played one of their games, I have read reviews. I looked into them a little bit, and there are people that argue that Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout. And that was with them being given crappy supplies to use, being given crappy gear, bad support. Some of you guys are laughing right now, or you're screaming at the top of your lungs, because you're like, this dude is about to set it off again, and he still hasn't bribed the police officer. Shut up and go bribe some people. Like, you're right. I mean, I'm not gonna shut up, but you are right that I need to just go bribe some people. I be forgetting, okay? I forget. But they were being set up to fail, man. Obsidian was being set up to fail. I read the story, I watched videos about this. They were not treated fairly. Okay? They were set up to fail. They were not meant to do as good as they did at all. And yet they did. They produced quality with that outdated garbage engine, everything. They produced quality. So I see that and I go, yo, like, I think these guys could produce a Godfather game that I would like. But even if they didn't, like, say they just decided that they're all about fixed first person, I would not play that game. I'm just saying. I know that seems like a stupid reason. Especially if you're somebody who actually loves first person and can't stand playing in third person. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that everybody has their own preferences. And while there are some first person games that I've played, most of the time I don't like that they're first person. I can't stand it.
Hey, can you hook me up with that cute cop?
I could help you run this neighborhood.
What about me? I could use
You know what we need to do, though? We need to look into that situation. Where is it? Are there objectives? Is that Tom's report? No? Oh, it's it's literally the one in bold letters that says objectives. Get to the Corleone safe house. It ain't listed, yo. Oh, yeah, it is. Look, I'm so blind today. Interrogate the gravedigger. Okay. Hey, get in this busted vehicle, you bum.
Fun with those ladies.
Also, developers, come on, man. Do better with vehicle damage. They damage too easily. Realism is okay, but not when it detracts from the game. I hate feeling like every 20 damn seconds, you know, you gotta drive perfectly and whatnot. Like, nah, man, let me have a little fun before the cars start to explode. You know, make the damage different. I get it. You don't want this car holding out, getting shot for too long. I get that. That makes sense. But then make that separate. Make that type of damage separate. Make the type of damage a car takes from being shot very different from the from the damage it takes from hitting stuff. And make it to where hitting stuff, you know, you can take a lot more so the car isn't smoking to high heaven. Alright. Speaking of smoking, we have the smoke shop. Where there are guys right here. Or did we clear them out and they're still gone? I think we cleared them out and they're still gone. Road rage! Did we kill him? Nope. That's a tough dude. He's still alive?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, good. He's not.
I could help you run this
Who
neighborhood.
would do such a thing?
Yeah. You're already on the payroll.
You in for cards tomorrow?
Maybe. What are the stakes?
Oh, shit.
Why do you guys always hassle me?
There's guys out there that would love to run you out of business. I can protect you.
The cops run this town, not you thugs. Beat it. Now just get out of here.
Past the E, maybe?
Don't
Just
make
wait
the
till I
boss
tell the
angry
cops
now,
about it.
understand?
Oh.
Could you?
I guess we didn't need to punch him in the face.
Stop
He just
thinking
needed
of
us to
This is only
threaten
gonna
to
get
punch
worse,
him in the
buddy.
face.
Just wait till I tell the cops
What you
about
think?
this.
Wait till you tell the cops. Who do you think let me in here, dude? The cops are on my side, Frankie.
Stop, you'll get your money.
I better. You better give me my money.
Stop picking on me. Let me go.
Alright. Think I was pushing it too far.
You can't roll cigars if you ain't got any thumbs, bish.
What more can you get from me? I'll pay.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew there's a racket up in here. Hey, Luigi. Oh, wait. How do I switch to freehand? I forget. There's a way to do it. There it is. Because that's explosive. Did we kill him? Did we knock him down?
A terrible tragedy.
That's fun.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
You guys might want to clear out instead of being retarded. Or stupid, rather.
Anyone you know?
We got a dude up in there.
Unbelievable.
I'm not even sure how much of a help this guy actually is. But I don't know. Like I said, he's a snappy dresser. He's a good conversationalist. I like him. You know, I just realized something. I don't think we've been bombing safes.
I'm taking a breather, boss. Come back when you need me.
No, get in here, you dummy. I was just exploring. I was explorating. We have got to be careful because, yeah. And there's an explosive package like right there. Somebody might pop out right at that door. Huh. Okay. Ah. I knew there was a safe in here somewhere. Because there's usually a safe here.
You hear about the guy who jumped out of the window?
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Gotta be a racket here. So like one of the things you're gonna encounter is sometimes the world just kind of stutters. It shakes a little bit. But again, none of the issues I've encountered so far are severe. Yeah, I figured you were there.
Fill him with lead, boys.
Did that guy shoot me in a clavicle? I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, stay down! Oh, they shot me!
I probably could have been killed this guy by now.
I got it!
Damn, he lit that dude up. After I badmouthed him and said I'm not sure if he's very helpful. I thought I saw something over here. Come on. I don't even know what I found. But I found something.
I ain't interested in your business, Mac.
Why not? Oh, yeah, you are. Buy you out.
Don Corleone wants to buy you out. Is this enough for your retirement?
Sure thing. You'll get your cut every week. I promise.
Yeah. Damn right. I said damn right. What we got going on here? But I have to
I'll
admit,
be over here, boss. Don't
I
let me
was
get
exploiting the guard feature in Godfather 2, and you're gonna see it because I'm gonna do it. But it's like I would run in as fast as I could, like go pretty much beeline as much as I could to whoever I needed to talk to take over the business. And then what you do is
I got an offer from the Corleones. Interested?
It's a deal, but don't
you know,
let
you
things
extort
get
the
too
place,
out
you
of
take
control.
over, you buy them out,
Capiche?
whatever. And then you immediately go to the guard screen and put the guards there as quickly as possible. And they show up instantly. So whatever enemy guys are there, whatever enemy guys are left, they'll start killing them like right
The
away.
Corleones looking to expand their influence?
So you'll see it. You'll see. Or at least I hope so. I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll make it through this and that you'll join me. So bribes are $250. I need to see something. I need to see if we ever purchased bribes. We didn't. So once we do, that $250 is going to be much cheaper.
We appreciate any assistance you can give. Understand?
Give me that, I'll help you out, okay?
Like it'll cost $200 instead of $250. Well, I feel like developers can do better. I know they can, but they're just so stuck in the old schools
Sure
of thought
thing.
in how to
You're
do
starting to
things.
develop a reputation around here.
This game would be better if it had less businesses to extort or take over, but the businesses were more rich. If that makes sense, like if the neighborhood was more rich. So like, dealing with a business was more immersive. Extorting them, keeping them on your side, having there be multiple different ways to obtain a business, to get a shopkeeper to pay you. Having some shopkeepers at first be neutral and maybe you show up, you help them out. Maybe the method of extortion you use affects how other businesses react to, you know, like just quality over quantity. The age-old thing to say. Quality over quantity. And I think that would have made a more enjoyable experience. Now, you could have as many businesses to extort as they have in this, but still create quality, then so be it. But if you have to choose between quality and quantity, I wish more developers would pick quality. And I've been there. Oh, I have been there. It is so, there's something, I don't know, something about the numbers, man. When I made my very first game, and it was a tabletop game, leave me alone. When I made my first game, actually, technically it was a calculator game that I turned into a tabletop game. Anyway, not the point. Not the point at all. Not even remotely. But when I made my very first game, the game had spells in it. And I just made, in my head, I just wanted to have a big number of spells. Over 1,000 spells. And I had 1,000 spells or whatever it was. But looking back, it was kind of silly. Now keep in mind I was young at the time, so my approach was rather juvenile. I can admit that.
Oh, if that horse comes in, I'll be sitting pretty.
But that's my point. That's essentially my point. That's such a juvenile approach. That's the wrong approach. And that's what I did. As a kid, that's what I did. And it was like, oh, fire 1 and 8 and all this, you know what I mean? And it's like, what are you doing? Why do you need 10 different fire spells? It's better to have just 3 fire spells and they're more interesting. But developers, they still fall into that trap. They still do that. And it's like, who cares? Like, what is so great about having 200 side quests, but they're all boring, they're all the same? And The Witcher 3, oh my god, Like, that's another one. Even though it's not their style game, CD Projekt Red would kill, dude. Like, if that was their thing. It might not be their thing. It might be outside their wheelhouse. But their CD Projekt Red, even though the game they're coming out with is not a game I have any interest in. If you're asking yourself why, you guess atmosphere. It's not my atmosphere. You're right.
Oh, no, not this. There's guys
But
out there that would
they are
love
my
to run you out
favorite
of
developer,
business.
hands
I can
down.
protect you.
Period.
Never. This ain't
Their
your
approach
turf,
to
buddy.
developing
Why don't you
games,
guys bother someone
biscuits. I have no idea where this guy's breaking point is. This is a load of crap.
Get your grubby hand. Stop. You'll get your money. Front of your teeth.
We're gonna get shortchanged, my friends, because I just don't know.
Be sorry. I'm protected.
And it's because I accidentally pointed the gun at him
Get your
while we
hands
were
off me.
outside.
Damn, what did I do? The cops will hear about this.
I mean, at least we found his weak point, I guess.
You'll be sorry. I'm protected.
You can't roll cigars if you ain't got
But
any
CD
thumbs,
Projekt Red,
capiche?
if they wanted to do a Godfather game, that game would be a beast. Do you hear me? That game would be a monster. CD Projekt Red. But as I was saying, and the reason I brought them up is because the side quests in The Witcher 3 are excellent. They are excellent. Do you hear me? They're excellent. I'm going to say it one more time. They're excellent. And what makes them so great is that, I don't know, like, even though, like, with all video games, do you hear me? All of them are repetitive. All of them. There is not a single video game that isn't repetitive. I even remember reading an article, or reading several articles. I remember watching several videos from developers, and they're like, essentially a video game is just a loop. You know, and I can't remember the time frame, and I think it varied between who was talking. Like, some might have said it's a 5-minute loop or something like that, but it varied. But the bottom line was, every video game is just a loop. One loop over and over again. And I would agree with that, because all video games are repetitive. Every single one of them. The only question is, how good of a job do they do masking that repetitive? That's it. But you're doing the exact same thing throughout the whole game. No matter how long it is, you're doing the same thing. So you have to do a good job masking that fact. That's it. Some games are better at this than others. That guy's gonna mess us up.
He shot.
Oh, no. Because we shot him in the neck. I thought for sure he was going to jack us up because he had a damn shotgun. I'm like, this is going to go badly. Everything about this is going to... Oh, biscuits!
I didn't do
You jerkhole. You almost killed me. I mean, not really, but still, you scared me.
If you're here to make me an offer, forget it.
Like I says, forget it, and he's going to accept the offer.
Proposition for you. He's buying you out, capiche?
I accept your offer. Tell the Corleones my loyalty is theirs.
Now, the Godfather games do not do a good job masking this loop. Not really. Alright? Now, when you're doing the main missions, yeah, it kind of does. Main missions, like, the story is good. But The Witcher 3 does an excellent job of masking the loop. And I mean an excellent job. It's like each side quest was fun to do, and it was interesting. Even though you're doing the same stuff, you're doing the same fetch quest, you're doing the same kill quest, but the story gave it a different kind of nuance. Like, when it comes to Skyrim, excuse me, which is often praised as this marvelous game, which Skyrim might have been innovative at the time, but if it was, it's only graphically. Content-wise, it went backwards. It went backwards. It had less content than Oblivion. It was less immersive than Oblivion. It was just less than Oblivion except for graphically. That's it. You can disagree with me. I get it. I'm going to continue to disagree with you.
Nah, I don't think so.
And I can't remember any side quests really from Skyrim. Not really, but The Witcher 3, I remember a number of those side quests. One of them that I'll never forget is the woman who wanted her frying pan back. It is the most simple quest ever.
Behind a badge,
and I remember it. It became so interesting. Why why this person wanted her frying pan and so on and so forth. Oh my God, it was just incredible that they took something so simple and made it interesting. Meanwhile, now that I do remember some of the side quests, meanwhile Skyrim managed to find a way to make it uninteresting to collect mammoth tusks. You know, like, it was just like, the quests in that game were so uninteresting. Even the main quests weren't that interesting a lot of times. They weren't interesting. But The Witcher, CD Projekt Red, even the side quests were very interesting in my opinion. They were often entertaining and interesting. And that's why I'm like, dude, if they wanted to make a Beast game, like get into the crime game, or I worded that wrong. Like if CD Projekt Red wanted to turn to a life of crime, become a criminal organization, they'd be good at it. Like, that's not what I meant. What I was trying to say is, if they wanted to get into making crime games like GTA, like Rockstar does, oh, Rockstar would have some serious competition. But fortunately, I just think they recognize, oh, look at that car. We'll be taking that when we leave. But fortunately for Rockstar and, I was going to say Volition.
Police!
Well, this is bad.
Heat. Take off.
But I would say Volition, but Volition, they fell off since Saints Row 3. I mean, let's just be honest. Oh, biscuits! We're gonna die! Oh my God! No! Charles! Charles is dead! No! Oh, we're gonna bleed out! Oh my God, we must have shot an officer or blew one up. Oh, the biscuits are burning. Oh, we gotta get to the safe house. This has gone horribly wrong. This has gone so wrong. Oh no, this almost got so much worse. That is a warehouse. That is a warehouse. The police are angry. We lost Charlie. He was a good man. He died how he wanted, with a sandwich. I don't know if he had a sandwich, but we're gonna pretend he had a sandwich. He's dead now. We gotta get to the safe house. There's really no point to avoiding the safe house now because we lost our guy. And that was like the only reason. So the way this, I don't know, this is kind of a good thing. This worked out for us. But dear God, like, I don't know what happened with Volition. Safe house. Welcome to your safe house. Safe houses allow you to save your game progress, and they can be used as hideouts from the police and rival families. Not to mention this house always has a car, conveniently. That is not always the case with other safe houses. It's a weird safe house. I can't tell if this is supposed to be an apartment building. I mean, this is strange. I wish someone could explain this to me and what's going on here. But pretty much, Rockstar is the only one left standing. I'm really disappointed in the direction Volition took Saints Row. I did not like Saints Row 1. I could not. I tried. But Saints Row 2, even the glitchy mess that it was an excellent game, and I just wish they built upon it. Instead, they started sliding backwards, and then they slid further backwards, and then I was Iron Man. I don't know. But if CD Projekt Red wanted to get into any other genre of game, they'd be serious competition. And on that note, after the disaster that just happened, we are going to end this episode. And I thank you for joining me. Until next time, please take care.